Secret. The Secret network is actually very, very good in terms of what it's built, how it's used. This is one of the first crypto or sort of blockchain tech that's built using trusted execution environment tech. It is actually really strong. I like this. The problem is because the privacy nature of it, there is certainly risks with this moving forward. Now, I'll talk about what they are, along with where this can potentially go. Now, before I get into it, if you're new here, this spreadsheet shows the first 26 coins that I did videos about on the channel. In the videos, I showed myself buying up all of these coins. These were cryptos I thought were going to do very, very well. These are what they were worth when I recorded and released the videos. These are the highs these coins hit around about 16 months on. And these are what your profits would have been if you'd have put $100 into those coins. 100 into each in that time would have made you a little over 123 grand. Now, obviously, you don't have 16 months to get things sorted. If you've got a portfolio you're not happy with, have a look at copymycrypto.com. That's the site I run where I share my entire portfolio with my members. So when I'm ready to buy or sell any crypto, I tell my members the crypto that I'm looking at buying or selling and the price that I'm going to buy or sell at. So my members get in and out of coins at the same price as me, which means they make the same profit. If you actually go onto the site, you'll be able to see some of the profits my members have made. You'll be able to read their testimonials. You'll be able to see some of my past successes as well. These are public record. If you go onto the old videos on this channel, you'll be able to verify them all. Now, read through the whole site, watch all the videos. If you like what you see, if you want to learn more, hear my daily market updates. If you want to find out the coins I think are going to be the big winners, like I predicted with Phantom when no one was talking about it, all you've got to do to find out, guys, is join up on the site. So Secret. So Secret in the previous bull cycle did pretty damn well. I mean, it hit a high of $10.64 right at the sort of second phase of the bull cycle. Now, obviously, it's about 50th of that right now. And to be fair, we've had a more unusual bull cycle than normal. Secret is actually a layer 1. It's built on Cosmos. It uses the trusted execution environment technology to ensure all input, output, and state are encrypted by default. This hardware approach is the fastest, most efficient form of confidential computing, and that's the idea behind it. Its smart contracts are called secret contracts that allow dApps to use private data on Secret. That's similar to how smart contracts operate on other blockchains. However, they're private by default. Additionally, they have the Secret AI SDK, which again uses trusted execution environment enabled GPU hardware, which is integrated with the layer 1 blockchain, which allows for privacy preserving decentralized AI. Now, the idea behind this again is then you've got tons of different use cases with the AI agents, with private chatbots, with proprietary AI business models. Now, because it's built via Cosmos, it means it can integrate with pretty much anything, right? Because it's built with the interblockchain communications protocol, it's allowed to connect to any other thing that's been built with that. And it means it can unlock privacy-preserving smart contracts for blockchains including Ethereum or Ethereum virtual machine networks, as well as Solana, actually. Now, in terms of who contributes, Secret's a global permissionless network that allows anyone to contribute. But the core development team is Secret Labs, that was founded by Guy Ziskind, who's a US citizen, former MIT researcher, and one of the most highly cited authors on blockchain privacy. The CEO of Secret Labs is Alex Zadelson, who's based in Israel. Now, there's quite a substantial amount of companies and projects that are associated with Secret Network that have significant ties to the United States. You've got companies building such as US-based organizations focused on the development and promotion of Secret Network, the Secret Network Foundation. You've got Enigma MPC, which is a US-based core development company. You've got Shade, tons and tons and tons, right? So they're actually not bad in terms of their respective foothold in the US. Now, that's a good thing. It means the probability of issues moving forward in the US are more minimal because actually everything is based there. And when we look at kind of the way things are happening with tariffs at the moment, the tariffs are obviously for foreign entities. So in terms of, and that seems to be the administration's approach in the US at the moment, is the taxation of, other countries. So projects in and around America are more likely to be fine, right? Now, of course, because there is a privacy element to this, there is a very real risk of things like delistings. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean in the US. Right now, the US doesn't seem very negative on privacy. The EU is certainly very, very negative on privacy. We've seen the EU demand exchanges delist a lot of privacy coins based upon the fear-mongering around money laundering and things like that. But in the US, it's kind of unlikely, but it still runs that risk, right? Now, the Secret network is actually popular. Like, it's a stronghold, it's a strong community. But they talk through like the importance and the importance of why smart contract privacy preserving smart contracts are going to be so important. They talk through the next iteration of the sort of AI revolution quite regularly. And they have kind of jumped on this AI bandwagon, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. Obviously, there's a lot of excitement around that. They also run their grant system, so they do quite regularly push for development on Secret. So this is an article that they posted on March 10th. So the latest grant recipients, you got Unbound Science, which is to develop a platform for funding, preserving, and distributing critical scientific research. You got FINA, which is peer-to-peer trading. Solar Republic as well. An Earth network with ongoing maintenance, further development, recognizing the contributions to the Secret network. Ecosystem-wise as well, not too bad. I don't think it's amazing or anything, but it's not too bad. I think the problem we've got at the moment, for me, is always around that privacy element. As much as I think it's actually necessary, I think long term, the way businesses enter into the crypto space is if they've got the ability to use privacy preserving dApps. If they've got the ability to do privacy preserving payments. You're a business, you don't want your competition seeing all the payments that are happening. They don't, they'll be able to figure out what exactly is your most popular products. Your competition can then start, creating identical competition, right? Taking the market share. So I think there's actually a real legitimate use case here. Like I said, businesses aren't going to enter into crypto if everything's on a ledger that can be seen by competition. It just doesn't make sense. Now, like I say, my long-term concern with privacy stuff is how governments act. It's not actually the tech. I like privacy preserving technology. By nature, I think that's a very, very good thing. I think we live in a world where we're spied on by governments. We know this, right? So something that actually preserves our privacy is a very, very good thing. The problem is that they still have to be at the behest of governments. If the US, which I think is unlikely right now with Trump's administration, I think if it was a Democrats in, I think there'd be a way higher likelihood of privacy coins being attacked. I think it's less likely under Trump's administration. I still think it's very, very possible, though. Governments, we know they spy, so why the hell are they going to be okay with technology that hides information? And if we start seeing a litany of government regulations that really attack the nature of privacy coins, Secret's going to have a really tough time. And that's my concern long term, which is why I think privacy plays are more high risk than a lot of other crypto investments. Now, Secret has had a really tough time in terms of price. You know, like I say, all-time high was about $10.60. It's now at 20 cents. I don't think there's a chance in hell it's getting back to that $10 mark. Can it get back above $1? Maybe. Yeah, it might be able to get back to $1. It's possible. It could get to a couple of dollars. But I also noticed the trading volume is quite poor. This is a coin with a market cap of around 60 or so $1 million, or $66 million or whatever. Volume is usually in the low millions, 2, 3, 4 million. Binance could easily delist off of those numbers. If that happens, the price is going to tumble. It's going to really, really, really struggle. So those are kind of my concerns. In terms of if it doesn't get delisted, Secret is definitely being used. The actual usage here is pretty good. You can look at the statistics online. They're actually not bad at all. So I think usage is enough to bring this back to maybe $1. I can't see much else. And I do have real concerns about risks with regards to how governments approach privacy. I'd have concerns about the possibility of Binance delistings. Because looking at it, there's no, like that volume, Coinbase are not going to list it. You know what I mean? But I am curious to hear what people think about this. Like, how are you feeling about privacy coins? Are you concerned about the way governments are going to attack? Do you think, we've seen the EU do it. Does anyone think Trump's administration is likely to go after privacy coins or not? Do you kind of share my perspective that it's probably going to be okay for privacy coins? What are your thoughts? Let me know all your thoughts in the comments. And guys, we're in a bull cycle right now. If you're not happy with the performance of your cryptos, if they're not making you money, you've probably got rubbish you got to clear out. If you're not sure where to start, have a look at copymycrypto.com. If you go onto the site right now, you'll be able to see some of the profits my members have made. You'll be able to see some of our past successes. These are public record. You go into the old videos on this channel, you'll be able to verify them all. On the site, I share with my members every single coin I own. When I'm ready to buy or sell any crypto, I tell my members the crypto that I'm going to buy or sell, the price I'm going to buy or sell at. So my members get in and out of cryptos at the same price as me. So they make the same profit and they have simply no work to do at all. Read through the site, watch all the videos. If you like what you see and if you want to find out the cryptos I think are going to be the big winners of this bull cycle, all you have to do to find out is join up on the site. And if you do, I'll see you there. Otherwise, guys, I'll see you in the next video. Take it easy. Bye-bye.